Whoa, what's going on, guys? So, it is a freaking shoulder day, baby. We're feeling good, feeling strong. I have to admit something to you guys. Yesterday, my nausea was so bad pretty much all day. It was the first day I skipped a meal in months. I've been on point, that's why I've been growing so well, but yesterday I was so bad. I skipped I had the carbs, but I skipped one of my proteins. So I'm sure we're going to see that translate over to the scale today. But something exciting today was, what do you call it? So my pre-workout meal for the longest time has been 2 cups of white rice, 14 egg whites, and one of those Entenmann's donuts. I'm trying to clean it up a little bit, and I thought, hey, you know what? Maybe the processed food isn't agreeing with me, because I don't eat any processed food except that donut with my pre-workout. So I said, you know what? I'm getting rid of that, cutting it out. No more processed foods, no more donuts for John. I just had one with that meal, that was it. And after I ate that meal, I never attributed it to that. I would always be very nauseous. Today, instead of the donut, I had 2 cups of white rice, 14 egg whites, another whole egg. So 14 egg whites was separate. I drank those, right? And then in the rice, I had about a cup of pineapple about a cup of pineapple with 2 cups of white rice, an egg, something called no soy sauce. So there's no soy in there, obviously, but it's clean, it's healthy, like an apple cider vinegar base, a little bit of pepper on there. And it was funny because after I eat that meal, I expect the nausea now. There wasn't any. There was zero nausea with that meal. I finished drinking the egg whites and I'm like, all right, here it comes. And as I was drinking the egg whites, they went down easier than usual. And it's not that I'm bad at drinking egg whites. I've been drinking them for over 10 years. But lately, I just know as soon as I finish that, the nausea just rises on up. But today, man, we're feeling good. I ate it, I'm like, all right. So I have a couple donuts left in that box. And now there's a couple rules of thought processing here that I'm going to go through with you. A lot of people would say, well, you bought them, eat them, right? But for me, hey, I don't feel good when I eat them. So it's not doing me any benefit. It's just garbage for me. Now, the only question is, am I going to put the garbage in the garbage pail, or am I going to use my body as a garbage pail? So, I don't like wasting food, but it's not food, that's garbage. So I'm going to throw it in the garbage pail where it belongs. If you bought something, let's say you bought chicken even, because chicken's not garbage, but it smells a little off, and you're saying to yourself, well, I bought it, I have to eat it. How about, instead of risking being in the garbage pail, I got so lucky with this too, is whatever, you throw it in the garbage pail where it belongs. This whole parkway is backed up now. You can see all the cars stuck here because 2 lanes are blocked off. But I'm getting off right here. This is where I'm supposed to get off too. I'm not even just making exits. I'm getting off where I belong, baby. It's a knock on wood, it's a good day. Oh, this is wonderful. So, I know we're going to see the weight go down a little bit today. Most likely. Probably still up from last week. On today's day last week, right? But it probably went down a smidge because I missed about 50 times 4, 200. Maybe 400 calories yesterday. $4.50 even, something around there, from that meal I couldn't eat. Just the protein half of it. Because once I got those carbs down, I was like, oh, I'm going to throw up. I didn't. But I was sitting there just hunched over, fighting nausea for quite a while. But, man, this is a nice feeling. Not being nauseous going to the gym. This is how you guys feel every day? I get used to this. You know, the kicker is, the funny kicker, as soon as I figure out exactly how to fix all my nausea, it's going to be right around the time I go into prep. And I'm not eating enough to be nauseous anyway. I can just see that happening already. But I don't care. It works for me. So, you know, today's been a day of cool things. I had one client this morning. I don't train a lot of people anymore, but there's a couple I train. Now, in my gym this morning, I had the radio on. And the radio played a song I have never heard on the radio before. It is a orchestra cover of the song No Leaf by Metallica. Now, you guys don't know this because I haven't been on YouTube that long, but my last bodybuilding competition, that was my posing song, the last one I did. If you ever get a chance, look it up. No Leaf by Metallica, but the orchestra version of it. Man, it is an epic song. So I've been on like Nostalgia Avenue today, and we're feeling good, baby. But you know what? God, I'm stuck behind somebody who's not moving right now. And I was behind, I'm not going to forget her. It was a white little buggy, right? Those little buggy cars. On this road I always drive down, speed limit's about 50, something like that. Or at least that's what I do on that road. It's a double lane. She was doing a whopping 30 miles an hour the whole time, and nobody can get around her because there were like two people kind of doing the same thing. I look in, I'm like, oh, she's 1,000. You know, that makes sense. But, oh, I was just, you know when you're hyped up, feeling good, and then you get stuck behind that? Like, come on, what are you kidding me? Oh, nice. And we got a parking spot. Ooh, baby. Not every day is going to be a good day. You're not going to feel good every day. But the days you don't feel good and you do it, makes the days you feel good and you do it even better. So, we have a pre-workout here. About noon right now, a little after. Here a little bit later than normal, but that's okay. So, once again, applied nutrition. We have 2 scoops Tiger's Blood Pump, 1 scoop of the creatine plus the peptide blend, and 1 scoop of my cherry cola, baby. It just got in yesterday. Listen for the pop. Ooh, baby. And cheers, my friends. The bubble gum ain't bad, but this cherry cola is my baby. So I'm going to see you guys inside, and let's freaking get it, baby.